How reading as an habit is going to impact you in 2021. That is what I'm going to tell you right now. So hi, hello, this is Ganesh and your millionaire coach and author of the book Money Leaks, and upcoming author of the book One Page Stock Market Plan. And welcome to this session, this video on why reading is important, how reading as an habit is going to impact you in 2021, right? So before that, please go and subscribe the video so that my channel, so that you will be getting lots of videos on a daily basis interesting on mutual fund, stock market, and increasing your assets. Okay, today it's a millionaire habit. And what is that one millionaire habit which is going to impact you in 2021 is reading books. How reading books is an is a habit of millionaires, because uh, when I started analyzing all the millionaires and billionaires, the first thing they do is reading. Whether they do getting fit is another habit, let's look at it later. But reading book is as an habit is number one in the priority list of Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, whomsoever you name it, they will be reading books. And for them, they get so many ideas. Just think of Bill Gates would have interacted with lots of people across the world, lots of sessions, but still he makes sure he's reading books on different topics. And Warren Buffett, and he has analyzed lots of companies. He has been successful for the last 60, 70, 70 or 70 plus years, but still he reads the 500 pages per day to this date. So just look at how much book is these guys are reading. And if you look at Brian Tracy, Jack Canfield, the top notch guys who writes success related to success and public speaking and all these aspects, they're all readers. But what we guys do, and even me, a couple of years ago I never read books, and thanks to my friend, because of her I started reading, and that to fiction books, and it just went off in a couple of years. What I'm saying is in 10 years ago. And in the last 3 4 years, I thought I should start reading books because of my mentor Murli Sundaram, and happiness. He's a happiness coach, and he told, he didn't tell, but he inspired by telling that he reads 200 pages per day. 200 pages per day. I thought, what the hell? How can it possible? And then when I heard about Warren Buffett reading 500 pages per day, it's quite possible that's more than enough. And then I started analyzing how it works, and then I found that even if you read one book per month or few books per year, that is more than enough to have lots of knowledge in variety of objects, right? So then I took up a small goal of reading at least one book per month, and last year I was able to read at least one book per week, and I was able to do that. This week, this month, this year I thought, let me read two books per week. So two books per week, at least 24 books, let me try to complete as a target. But at a time, I used to read a couple more books, put it on my Kindle. That makes my life easy, because early morning I can read, or what whenever, or on any particular day I'll make it as a reading day. I'll go on reading. So that's how I do. And what why you also need to read or do is that if you're not reading person, you're not able to read it on books, or you can read it on Kindle, and or even you can hear it on Amazon Audible, right? So that is quite easy. Amazon Audible is quite easy, you can hear. And if you're traveling a lot, put that Amazon Audible, hear a lots of lessons, and that makes you a learner, you are a reader as well. Learner, you're hearing, instead of hearing songs all the time, just hear sometime this useful reading books, that two particular useful books, and that will make a huge difference in your life. And it will give you different perspective, because that affects your mental model. But because if you are into financial services industry just like me, you'll always think about how to sell the products selling. But if you're thinking from a different perspective, like different books on which interest you, because only when you start exploring you'll start. It can be personal productivity, time management, achieving goals. For each particular goals there are lots of books. On stock market, I never used to read book only on stock market, though that is my expert thing. But I used to buy on personal productivity, time management, and all these aspects, so that it's easy for me to give away notes to people when they ask on any particular topic. And just think of, just from yesteryear years, not I'm not talking about 100 200 years, even from the centuries ago, the religions is morely almost like they had books like Bible, Quran, Bhagavad Gita, and everything, just to make sure we are getting good habits, and to imbibe reading habits. Just think of, everybody will have one book in your home, right? Just to uh, now we are just taking getting blessing from it, but we used to read at one point of time, and we used to get knowledge, because that is almost the everything used to be there in that one book, all the religious books, right? So that is the aspect. And even before that, there is something called, in Tamil they call Thirukural is a world's most best book, I can say, because just in two lines he will summarize everything. And for that two lines, all the people in Tamil language, they used to write for send year pages together, because that will have almost everything imbibed in that, and just 1330 lines into three big sections, and that has everything, right from birth to death. It has everything. And to even in business, you can apply everything. I'm amazed that whenever I need some quotations or whatever, I just refer that Tirukural book to give away references, right? So this is what is all about. So if this video has inspired you in learning books, please start learning. And if you want a book recommendation, post it in the comment section. I will recommend. And my first book recommendations will be 21 Day Miracle by Ed Rush. I just did a video. Explore it in my video section, in my video library. You will be getting it. And because you need a habit to be formed 21 days together, so start taking a book. Read for 21 days together. Let it be 5 pages per day, not big thing. Become a reader, not become a completing book. I don't get into completing books like what I told. Become a reader. How you can do, read 5 pages per day. Let it take 1 month also, you will be completing one book, right? So very simple thing first to start. Okay, so are you ready to have millionaire habits in your life? And reading habits is one such thing. Thank you so much for watching. Please share it with your friends if you like this video. Thank you.